This is our science video about a game board that is about plate tectonics and layers of the Earth and the theory of the continental drift.
So we have an answer key because you're going to be answering questions.
So your partner will be holding the answer key when you are answering the question. We say this game is good for 2 to 4 people, 8 people, and we highly suggest if you do 8 people that you use 2 dice so you have 2 people going at the same time.
And our board is North America. Yeah. And we suggest playing it on the ground, but since we're going to be showing you, we've taped it up and taped our pieces so we can not have to hold them.
Let's get started. So first, the youngest player goes first, and when you get a question correct, you move 1 space forward. If you get a question wrong, you move back a space, and then the next time if you get the question correct, you don't. If you get it correct next time, you don't move ahead 1 space because you got that last question wrong. Now we will begin.
It's confusing, but you'll see.
I rolled a 5. So 1, 2, 3, and the numbers on here match the numbers off. It says, what is a divergent boundary? A divergent boundary is when the plates, so pretend the plates are my hands, they move apart from each other, because convergent is when they move together and use a triangle, like this, or they can form a boundary, and then transform and go like this.
Correct.
So then I move up.
But you don't answer that question.
Yes.
I got a 2.
So she moved to space 2. What is the name of the super landmass?
That is the Pangea.
Pangea was also the first. It wasn't the first landmass, but that's the well-known one. And so, yeah.
It was when all the continents were together.
And so now I roll my dice, or my die, because I got another 5. So base 11. How many types of plates are there? As I said before, there are 3 types: convergent, divergent, and transform. They all move in different ways, hence why there are 3 different types.
Yep.
And then I moved to space 12.
3 main types, if you're not including the oceanic and continental.
Oceanic, continental, oceanic, continental. It depends on which one you're talking about, because not all of them use all of them. She rolled a 4. How many layers of the Earth are there? There are multiples than
3.
3 are the less specific layers, which that answer works as long as the lithosphere, asthenosphere, mesosphere, inner core, and outer.
I'm just talking about the crust.
Which is 5.
I'm just talking
But
about
she
the crust,
used
mantle,
crust,
and
mantle, core. So either answer works.
3 or 4, because if you're
3 or 5. 5.
Well, I'm saying like if you separate them in core to inner core and outer.
Yeah. Then I roll. I got a 5 again. It's my lucky day. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is Pangea? This is like the opposite of our second question. It is the super landmass, and this is the most well-known Superman landmass, but for a fact, it's not the first one.
I got a 5 finally.
How many types of plates are there?
3.
That is correct.
Divergent, convergent, and transform.
Okay. Move up. But that doesn't count unless you roll to one space. Because remember when you answer. Okay, so if you land on go back 1 space, or if you land on roll again, when after you get the first question correct, which you wouldn't necessarily land on this because go back 2 spaces is the question before that. So you get this question, and if you get it correct, you move there, but you don't go back 2 spaces because same thing. If you answer that question right, you don't answer the next question.
I would move over here.
It's my turn to roll.
No,
She just wins.
Oh yeah, just kidding. Hey.
This is problems. Okay. 3. Took my lucky number away. 1, 2, 3. Who is Alfred Wegener? Alfred Wegener's name is actually pronounced Alfred Wegener because he's German, and he is the scientist who first thought of continental drift. Yay! Nobody agreed with him. Annie. I move up. 2.
Which way do convergent plates move? Convergent plates towards each other and sometimes buckle and form an
So
outline.
I'm quesadilla across the boundary.
No, not the quesadillas.
Now I move my boat across the boundary without a ladder. And
Well, and you follow the arrows to know which way you go.
Yes, and there are numbers on my game. I rolled a 2, therefore I would move spaces. 1, 2. Explain the theory of continental drift. The theory of continental drift began with Alfred Wegener. Alfred Wegener opposed the idea, and he saw that there are fossils on both sides of animals and plants. As you know, plants can't move, and the animals can't fly that far of a distance or swim. And you may be thinking, what about the underwater animals? Well, they live underwater, so why would the fossils be on land? And then mountain chains, some of the mountain chains looks like they were originally started together because they looked exactly the same amount of years, and they're just like on opposite sides of the earth.
Yeah. Yay.
And they sort of look like they fit together, like a puzzle piece. Which means the game is over because I moved up one space for getting 3.
No, but you have to answer because
You
the
know,
next question
I did
is-
answer that question.
I was desperate.
you have to win.
Fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to get like that
I know, I'm gonna lose anyways.
space, but your partner's stuck, and they won't let you go to that space.
because now I can put my piece on my boat card.
What did you
use my
roll?
trench card to get across this
1,
trench.
2,
The darker colored stuff. is
4.
the trench.
Roll
Now
again.
I won the game because I am on the island and I can use my trench card to get to whatever
1,
that
2,
area.
3, 4, 5. It won't count for you either.
The theory of the continental drift.
So I won.
The theory of the continental drift is how the plates fit together to form Pangea. Yeah.
So really, because my turn's first, I get to move ahead the 1 space. So it's closer. I got 5. You don't need to roll it exactly because the whole game over again, and if you get the same question, that's just it. So, the end. It's question 25. I hope you enjoyed our game about theory of continental drift and layers of the earth.
Yay.